Across something interesting the other day. I was watching a thing about a haunted house, a haunting. Guess what? They do the same thing in it that they do in all the haunted houses. And they're not ghosts. They're not spirits. They are the UK. The Ukraine. The Ukraine helped the realtors. And they had a $1 billion booming operation. The realtors did. What the Ukraine did was they cleared out the houses for the realtors by making them look haunted. Oh yeah. They can make scratches appear on a person with a ray gun. And they do all that finger stuff, scratching, clawing, writing, knocking, you name it, a little bit of everything. And they can make anything look haunted. Simply because what they are is they're cyber hackers and cyber stalkers. And they use the satellites. They bounce signals off the satellite. Because I have a signal being bounced off the satellite, same one they're using, coming back at me to where in the light itself on my ceiling, you see it there. And yeah, those little lights, that is their rays coming through the ceiling. They're lasers that they're using. Not kidding. And that's where I can see a picture of them. I can see through their camera. I can see them through their camera in their room doing all of that with their satellites. In the little room that they're in, it's got a place where their computer is setting and their furniture, and it shows the doorways and the whole works, and it shows them. I can see them too. You see, they did that with all the houses. They made them look haunted when they weren't. So people would move that way, and then they'd resell the house, because the realtors would get double the money if they could resell the house. That's why people could move into a house and be all right, even after they said it was haunted, and it wasn't. Because the thing that haunted it was the Ukraine. There's no such thing as haunted houses, people. You better learn that. All that stuff is done with technology, satellites, ray guns, lasers, pointers, you name it. Everything you can think of, EMF fans. All of it is done with all that. And believe me, they can make scratches with a ray gun. They can write with a ray gun. They did on my hand. They do every time I lay down. They're mad because I figured them out. I figured what they were and what they were doing. They didn't like that I was figuring out what they were doing. Like right here, yeah, they did that. I didn't do it. I'm not kidding. They didn't like that I figured them out. I actually figured out what they were, who they were, and the whole works. They did not like that. So they put letters on my hand, making me think it was somebody else or something else. Well, guess what? I know better. House is not haunted. You can't haunt a house, because there's no such thing as a haunted house. You see, I'm psychic and I can pick up on things and I can sense things and I know when something's not right, and I can tell when something's not right when they're doing something. But it's because of the satellites. I have metal inside me, which is titanium, which is 3 discs that are titanium. And I'm like an antenna. I pick up on everything. That's how it is. My mom talked like they didn't put metal inside me, but the doctor said that they did. So I believe they did. That's like anything, you have to live with it once it's done. Nothing you can do about it. But guess what? The angel is guarding me against their satellites and against their fire. The angel of fire is, which is Michael, the archangel, number 7. God has him in charge of me, and he's watching over me and protecting me from their fire, from everything they're trying to do. And yeah, people, it's going to get worse. Right now, that's who's cyber stalking you, cyber hacking you. And the ones that die from it, they're saying, oh, those guys had COVID-19. Yeah. And some of them did, some of them didn't. Thing is, ones that did had the glue. And it's real. It really is real. COVID-19 is real. It's glue. New glue. And not that long ago, I had said I found glue, like substance, in my fish tanks. Liquid glue. Yeah. So it's like they're manufacturing it. Yep. We got some insane leaders for some reason, and I don't know why. I won't say too much. Because, it could be a lot worse. At least right now they're keeping us comfortable, and they better. I told them I'm the worst person to pick on. Because I know everything. That's their biggest problem. I do know everything. And everybody else is going to know what I know before it's over with. I will make sure. Not too much else is going on. Happy Saturday. And make it a happy year if you can. And if you're like us, yeah, you're struggling. Food is hard to get now. And luckily, some of us have stocked up. Just barely. Enough to sustain us a little bit. And yeah, there'll be a lot more deaths because people will starve from what's going on. They're making it harder and harder. My mom and dad's doctors canceled out on them. So they have no doctors now. They're taking everything they can away from us. And they took our medical away from us too. So people, you tell me what's going on. Because I sure would like to know why they're doing all this. They're killing off Uncle Sam, and maybe they're just killing us off. We don't know it. I wonder sometimes. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I'm not going to sit and say what I know because I've already said what I know. And people have said, oh, what's your reference? What's your reference? I have no reference except life itself. And maybe that's the best reference to have. My biggest reference is God. If you want to know a higher truth, talk to God. He'll tell you anything you want to know. Because the windows of heaven are always open to God's people. Take care and God bless. Bye now.